Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to read about Princess Catherine. Again, it's been some time. I have done some personal non-recorded readings about her health and how she is now, because she has come out to announce that she does have cancer. She is afflicted with that, and our sympathy and our best regards. We send healing and light to her and to a lot of the other people who are also going through this. And now I have, like I said, been doing some readings off camera about how she's doing health-wise, physically, mentally, emotionally, and I just thought that I would like to give you guys a heads up as well if you guys are interested in how she's doing. So this is very much how is she doing, not for sensationalism, not for ratings, but for you guys who are interested in the well-being of Princess Catherine or Kate Middleton, the wife of Prince William of the British royal family. Then this reading is for you. Okay, there's been so many conspiracy theories, so many crazy thoughts, things that have been going on out there. So sometimes we just want to clear away the clutter, clear away all the news and so-called news, propaganda. Anybody who is behind a keyboard, behind the screen can say anything, right? But for those of us who are genuinely interested to know if she's healing, if she's happy, that's what we're doing here today. Okay, as you can see, I'm doing a Celtic cross, and I'm going to try and fit everything so that you can see it on your screen. I do apologize, you might not be able to see everything, but let's just try our best, okay? Because that's what everybody can be expected to do, to try our best. So energy at the bottom of the cards of the deck is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Okay, so let's look at her current energy. Now we do see the Nine of Pentacles right here, her current energy. So Princess Catherine, I would imagine, let's take a look at the cards one by one first, and then let's look at the overall message that might be coming along. I believe that, you know, she is getting the best that money can buy, the best that the royal family, the royal physicians, the best up-to-date treatment, knowledge, networking that she can get that helps her either fight the disease or at least make her feel very, very comfortable. Because, you know, like let's say if you're going through chemotherapy, if you're going through radiation, you do feel so horribly weak and nauseated after that, right? So there might be things that can be done to just make her feel more comfortable, to make her feel less less annoyed, less tired, whatever it is. I don't know if you can get less tired, but the thing is, everything that can be done is being done to help her, and she realizes this, she recognizes this, and she is to a certain extent feeling that blessedness. Okay, that this is one case where like money can help buy the treatments or the opportunities or the access to people and treatments that could help you, not cure you, not guaranteed as well, but could help you. It is crossed by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't think she's feeling very queenly at the moment, even though that might be something that is expected of her to come out into the public sphere, because that's what being a queen is, right? You're out there, you're meeting your people, you're sharing your platform, sharing your thoughts, sharing your support, and your visibility. Basically, it's just that. But she's not feeling like she's able to do that at the moment, and that her work might be something that not being able to do it now, she does feel it. She wishes that she didn't have to go through this whole scenario, but she is. So that is, crossing her at the moment. But the thing is that I guess she does realize that being the you know the upcoming queen, being the Princess of Wales, she is getting a lot of privilege and a lot of benefit, a lot of advantages from being in that position as well. Okay, so it's a little bit of this kind of situation in her brain, right? At the bottom of it all, there is the Six of Pentacles. She's hoping for the kindness, the generosity of people, the understanding of the people around her, whether in terms of the people as in her citizens, so to speak, or just the understanding of fellow human beings, the understanding and charitable feelings of empathy, patience with her as she goes through this, So it's also the people around her, as in her husband, her children, her in-laws, her family. She is looking for that, and that keeps her strong. This is her rock, what supports her, the Six of Pentacles, and the fact that she's getting all this support, all this understanding, all this love and cheer, because I'm sure that they gather around her and they try to make her feel as comfortable, as happy, as unencumbered as possible, right? So she appreciates that, and that keeps her going. In her recent past, the lovers here. Oh, okay, so in the past, this is going to go against a lot of what people are saying online about her relationship with Prince William. A lot of things. I'm not going to say that it's bad or it's good, because everybody has their thought process. Everybody has their reasons for saying things, whether it is for propaganda or mystique or slander or gossip or well wishes or knowing for real what is happening. But the thing is that in the recent past, the lovers, the relationship between herself and her husband has been at the forefront of her mind. I think she might be wondering, wow, how is this cancer going to affect my marriage? How is this cancer going to affect whether I'm around still, or how I am as the mother of my children? How is this cancer going to affect the union of her and Prince William in the face of the public as Prince and Princess of Wales? There's a lot that is on her mind now, because she's not just thinking about herself. She's not just thinking about herself and her husband. She's not just thinking about being the mother to her children, but also about being that figure, that public figure for the Commonwealth and for Britain. So there are other things that she has to think about, that all of us may not understand, may not touch on, and may not ever feel like, oh, why would that be important? Because when you have a certain role to play, when you're in a role of leadership or publicity, there is that responsibility, there is that amount of pressure that does go on your shoulders, because you hold that role, because you understand and you realize the importance and the role that you play. So that has been on her mind a lot, how, because she does enjoy what she do. She does enjoy that role. That role is important to her, whether it is being the wife, the mother, the family member, or even the Princess of Wales. All of this resonates with her. So that has been on her mind in her recent past. Like, how is she going to navigate the journey going forward? But what's at the top of her mind, though, is that there is happiness, there is cheer. I believe that things have taken a turn for the better. And I'll tell you why. Because when I have been doing my personal readings that went off camera, not recorded, I saw a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of misery. But this is the first time now that I'm recording this, and the first time that I'm reading, that I see positive cards. So I'm very much I feel better about it. And I think that something has changed. Something has changed. Either the treatments are working, or she is really getting better, or her mindset and how she's feeling towards the entire thing. She's becoming more positive, more light, and she sees potential. So I feel that, her the entire situation has now turned for the better very, very recently, because I just read about her, I would say early this week or last week, and the cards were still quite grim, which was why I did decide that, okay, I'm going to do a reading on the camera so that you guys who truly care about her can get to know what's happening with her. But I'm really happy to see today's cards. And I do remember, and if you guys have watched that first video I ever did about Princess Catherine, where is she, right? I did read from the cards that she would either appear in month 6, being June of the year, so not Easter, month 6, that was my reading, or 6 months away from the time that I did the reading, which brought us to August. So this could very well still come true. We could be on this pathway still. So June or August is when we could see Princess Catherine come out again. Now in the future, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and I do see, yes, a lot of collaboration still going on, a lot of working together, people being happy to work together, people wanting to work together in order to find a way to achieve the goal. Yeah, so this could be her doctors, this could be the advisors to the palace, this could be their own advisors, not just to the king and queen. Prince William also could be like very much in support of her. What do you need? Perhaps in the past they might have been a little bit more aggressive in perhaps asking her to do different things, or wanting to do different things about the communication of how she is doing. But now I see people working together. So there is more harmony, there is more alignment towards one goal. So together the British royal family will approach this. They're not going to bow to the demands, to the fear mongering, to the pressures of the media, the paparazzi, the public out there. They're not going to bow to that. They are going to do what's right. They are going to plan this carefully. They're going to study how to do it and come up with the plan. And everybody's going to be working on that same plan, so that there's not going to be like weird stuff that, leaks and filters out. All right. So where is she now? Where is she going to be? What is the state around Princess Catherine now? We have the 10 of Pentacles. So yes, again, the first time I've seen this card for Princess Catherine in a long time. So I believe that things are going well, and that's why she's also in a better state of mind here. she sees light at the end of the tunnel. Like, yes, potentially, hey, this is not the disease that's going to get me down. I am going to live to a ripe old age. I'm going to be around and see my children grow up, spend wonderful time in the family home, grow old, and be with my dogs, be with my family, and live an abundant life. For the first time in a long time, she might be allowing herself the luxury of feeling this, after the diagnosis of cancer. Okay. People around her working hard, moving forward, really battling the disease with her, helping her battle the disease. A lot of, I don't know whether it's experimental stuff or it's tried and true, but they are throwing the book at the disease, and they are fighting it for all their worth. And this is in support of Princess Catherine, who's also fighting it for all she's worth. They do see it as a battle, they do see it as a fight, and it could be the fact that King Charles also has has cancer, not the same type of cancer, but cancer. I think everybody's become very knowledgeable. Everybody's really doing their part in understanding the disease and how it can affect different people for the different types that it presents in. And so a lot of effort, a lot of commitment is going towards making sure, or trying to be as strong as possible and as aggressive as possible in bringing the fight to the disease, because you're not going to get us down. We are going to fight this as for all that we've got. That is the feeling in the castle right now around the royal family. There have been rumors and theories that, my goodness, all these bad things are happening to the royal family. There must have been some black magic or, really, really strong woo-woo stuff happening to them. But I see now that, either they have made the turn, they've turned the tide, they have brought in really some good, bright, pure light of their own, and they are charging forward. They're really charging forward. Her hopes and fears, I think she has made up her mind to fight this disease for all she's worth. And if she really has made a turn for the better, and she has seen improvement from her treatment, then I think she's feeling a little bit more invincible at the moment. Like, I can beat this, we can do this, and we're going to make miracles happen. Which is very, very important. State of mind, which is something I was very worried about, because her state of mind was really not healthy, not at its peak condition. And when you are battling a physical disease, if your mental and spiritual, emotional states are not strong, it just gets you all the more down, and it makes it harder, because the body responds to what the brain and the mind and the heart feel. Right? So I love seeing this, because she's got all the suits here. As the magician, she's got everything that she needs. She just has to push forward all the way, push, and she could really make that miracle come true for herself and come out beautiful. And I don't mean physically beautiful, but beautiful in the pink of health, with remission, all that. She could come out like this at the end. This is her want. This is her desire. And if she wants it hard enough, she very, very well could make it happen. The outcome card for Princess Catherine, the Tower, there's going to be big change, big transformation. Big change, big transformation. What is this? This is the big shake-up of her life. What could this Tower be? Definitely after you survive cancer and you come out on the other side, there's always, of course, a big transformation. We know that. But let's check out what kind of transformation this could be. If you see at the energy at the bottom of the deck was the Three of Wands. In reverse, I think that they are cautiously hopeful. They're cautiously hopeful. They don't want to come out and say anything yet. They're not really planning too much ahead. You might not hear about Princess Catherine's going to be coming out and you'll be seeing her soon. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be seeing any of that yet. So they're cautiously hopeful. They're going to be very careful and very smart about what they do. Okay, and they're planning it one step at a time. But definitely no media exposés, no press releases from the castle, things like that. Okay, now can we see a little bit more about the outcome card, the Tower card? Can we get some clarification, please, about the outcome card for Princess Catherine? Outcome card for Princess Catherine. Outcome card for Princess Catherine. One more card, please. Outcome card for Princess Catherine. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. So remember, the outcome card was the Tower. And what clarifies the Tower? We've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. We've got the Judgment card and the Page of Wands. Yeah, so it's not ending yet. It's not ending yet. There is still going to be some challenging times, sometimes when she's going to feel down, sometimes when she's going to feel so tired, so weak, so nauseated, so sick, so beaten. She might still feel that. It's not yet the end. But this is a call. This is something that she was meant to go through and meant to either shore her up completely, show her the strength that she has within her, or help her build the strength that she needs to have. Help her understand what her citizens, the population of the world, all the people who stand with her, for her, cheer for her, love her, or even dislike her, but it helps her understand them better, because if she's going to be queen, if she's going to be sitting next to the future king who's going to be leading his people, as well as bringing up the next generation of rulers, she is going to have to be able to understand the common man, the man who is sick, the man who is down, the man who feels like there's nothing that can help me and I don't know what else to do next. The man who has no money, no funds, no access and privilege to help themselves get better even. So this is a lesson for her to understand how to be perhaps a more compassionate queen. Perhaps a queen who's going to really lobby for life-saving, disease-trumping methods, care, doctors, medication that's available. Perhaps that's what she's going to fight for, having gone through it and understanding what kind of toll it takes on you when you're sick and you face this terrible fear of losing everything that you have, your whole family. You might never see them again, they might never see you again. Not being able to be the mother you wanted to be, not being able to be the daughter, the friend, the person on the street, or in her case, the queen that she could be. So this helps her understand and focuses her work potentially in the future on how she can be better able to help people and enable people to help themselves too. Page of Wands, yes. So you see that new change, that new thought process coming into her, different ideas. She might have had, so we all know that she was very much a proponent of, strong, healthy education from the early ages of children, right? So that's always been a big part of her work, I see that this illness that she's going through now, this fight with cancer, it's not going to potentially, it's not going to replace early education. For her, it is still important. Mental health, this is another area that her fight with cancer, her adventure now, is giving her a different outlook, giving her more insight into more aspects of mental health. So she's going to get different ideas. She's going to be learning. She's going to want to learn and do the work of learning more about these different things, these different aspects that affect the human condition. And she's going to be a stronger, more empathetic queen in the future. Even now, I mean, but even if before she becomes queen, what she's going through now is already, setting that seed, planting that seed, so that in the future, when she's healthier again, she is able to then think about, how am I going to make it better for somebody else who is going through cancer, or somebody else who is going through a terrible, terrible disease? How do we help them with the physical aspect of it, but also the emotional and spiritual and the mental aspect of it? She's going to get many ideas, and she's going to very, very potentially see them see them implemented, because she is feeling that way. Yeah, she is feeling that way with the 10 of Pentacles, and she is feeling like, I can do this. I can do this. And I'm really glad to see the 3 of Cups there. So there is hope, there is cheer, there is a cautious cheer happening in the palace now. Yes. And she appreciates all the understanding and love and support that she's getting from her family and from us when we send her light. So, let's continue to do that. So we help her on her path towards coming out on the other side of it. All right, so that's what I have for you, and I'm so glad. Like I said, this is the first time that I've read about Princess Catherine, off camera or on camera, that I see beautiful cards. So I really think that, there has been advancement, there has been progress, and thank you to the universe and her angels that are protecting her right now and helping her get better. And also not forgetting that I'm sure she's trying her very hardest, her very darndest to get better. And it's beautiful that she understands and appreciates the opportunities and the privilege that she has with access to medication, to treatment, to specialists, to support. She realizes how blessed she is. All right. So thank you very much, guys. I hope that you're as happy as I am to see these cards for Princess Catherine. And I am going to do another one a little bit later about King Charles. And I hope that, we do see that, there is good news for him as well. So thank you so much for being here. And comment, share, subscribe to the 3 Lotus Tarot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye and take care.